Hi friends, thank you very much for clicking ABC Learning English Solution. Friends, today we will discuss about this question. It's a part of transformation. Two sentences are given. She reads slow. Her comprehension is poor. We have to join these two sentences by using the term despite. Now, my dear friends, if we think about the part of speech of despite, it is purely a preposition. So my dear friends, obviously after preposition we have to provide a noun which will be the object of this preposition, because after transitive verb and after preposition always we have to provide its object. So this is our first target, and here the verb is read. So my dear friends, if we want to make this verb a noun, so we have to add ing with the term read, that is the verb 1 plus ing. This term which will act as noun in this sentence, it's called a gerund. So we can use this term. Friends, actually one of my students just solved this one, but there is a problem. Now I will discuss it with you. You can see, my dear friends, this type of sentence has two parts. You can see here there is one part, and the principal part is her comprehension is poor. This is the principal clause, and this part is the extension, and this part, friends, this part is the extension. This part is not a clause. First think about it. This part is not a clause. This entire part, it may act as adjective or adverb. This is not a clause. This is the first thing. You can see this is the preposition, and this part, this is the preposition, and this is the object of this preposition, and this is one adverb modifying the verb reading. It is a verbal noun here, as it is derived from verb, so obviously it has the quality of verbs also. And in this part, her comprehension is the subject, is the be verb, poor is the adjective, which is the complement of my comprehension, her comprehension. Now, my dear friends, according to the structure of this type of sentence, as it is derived from verb, obviously we have to provide its subject, is subject, but we will not write down the subject. The subject reference of the term reading will be the same of the subject of principal clause, that is her comprehension. But here you can see the term is reading, so her comprehension may not be the subject of the term reading. That is why the answer is not correct. We have to correct it. Actually, we can correct it. We have to think it in this way. The subject of the principal verb will act as the subject of the term reading. Now, reading is such kind of activity which can be done by a person. So obviously we have to provide here the term see. Anyhow, we have to use the term see. Now we have to think, how can I do it? So if the subject is see, then the subject reference of the term reading will also be C, and the entire answer will be correct. Now if we want to change it, if we want to make, here it is, her is the determiner of this noun. Now we have to use C here. So how can we do it? Friends, we can do it in such way. If we can use the verb form of comprehension, if we can use the verb form of comprehension, then only we can use C as the subject. You just look at the answer. Here you can see I have written here the answer. Look, despite is the preposition, reading is the object of this preposition. So here this part, it's a prepositional phrase which may act as adjective or adverb in the sentence, adverb or adjective. Now here the subject is, this is the principal clause. C comprehends poorly. C is the subject. We have made comprehension as the verb form. We have used the verb form of comprehension, that is comprehends. As it is present tense, we have used comprehends, and poorly, that is the adverb of the verb comprehends. So poorly, that is the adverb modifying the verb comprehends. Here you can see C here is the subject of, this is the principal clause. C comprehends poorly. C is the subject here, and this C is the subject reference of this verbal noun reading. So here actually C, at first the C is the subject of this term reading, but we should not write down uh, the term C. Here we cannot write down the subject. We cannot write down the subject, but the reference, this is called subject reference. That means the subject of the principal clause and the subject of these verb reading will be same. Otherwise it will be called as dangling, which will be the wrong thing in the sentence. You will not get marks, and we have to do it in such way. I think this is the correct answer and this is the correct way. My dear friends, I think you can understand this problem, and if you can also answer these types of questions is your exam or anywhere you can apply it. So my dear friends, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.